Hi, welcome back to Raunchy Reality Recaps. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the whole Mama June clan and all that, and it's just getting ridiculous at this point. Now, we just had the new season that came up on this past Friday. If I get a chance, I'll go over and do a recap, but if you don't want to wait for it because you know your girl's never on schedule, go to LB. She definitely has a recap for it. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to talk about this article that was in TVShowsAce.com. Definitely check out the article. They keep really up to date stuff on a lot of different shows that I watch and reality TV stars. So definitely check them out. Now, I can't remember what I talked about. I think the last thing I talked about with June was her basically claiming that Anna, her daughter's ex, who is not the biological daughter of her oldest child that is now in June's custody, but he was the father to basically take that father role for all those years, even after he ended up divorcing from Anna. Now, again, in the last video, she was accusing him of being you know what, towards Anna and everything, even though Anna still let her daughters, both of them, go with him, even though, I mean, she doesn't seem like she had an issue with it. She didn't ever come out saying anything like that. So all we're doing is believing June's word, which again is worthless, is meaningless, because she's a constant liar. I mean, even her own husband said in her video and in the last season that she lies. That's all she does. I mean, we've seen her pattern that she does. And let's not forget, again, we'll go into this article, but the horrible stuff she allowed happen to her daughter as a child. So, yeah. June, we don't believe a darn word that comes out of your mouth, sweetie. We don't. I don't even know why I called you sweetie, but we don't. We don't believe a darn word that comes out of your mouth. Your word is about as good as Janelle Evans. Like at this point, no. And I know, ever since I heard what she did and how, she had the man around her youngest child, Alana, after all that, I haven't liked her since then. I don't really care for her. I usually kind of like the girls and everything, but ever since seeing their TikTok since beginning of last year, they just come off as kind of nasty. So I don't really care for them, but I'll keep up with it because that's what I do. Now, anyways, let's get into this video. Let's get into this article because it said, did Mama June's mom, Sandra, sell Anna's, I'm not going to read that word, documents? Now, it said the Family Crisis premiered season 7 with the wedding of Anna and Eldridge. It brought along someone unexpected, Sandra Hale. We TV fans usually don't see her on the show. June Shannon claimed that Sandra sold documents, so naturally fans wanted to know which ones. Again, the article goes on to say that, Anna had passed in December. She wanted the journey that documented for reality TV. We TV went ahead with it. When she passed away, her family gathered around. So it became clear that her mom made things up with Anna. If you don't know, they were estranged. That's when June hooked up back with her ex, Mark McDaniel. He served 10 years for the M of Anna in Spalding County per Radar Online. And then it goes on to say Mama June's mom, Sandra, who took a significant step by filing a police complaint against Mark on behalf of Anna. Additionally, Anna Cardwell's mom claims that Sandra sold some documents. Ultimately, June's accused her mom of monetizing the case. At that time, she called her mom a money-hungry biatch. So we TV fans think the apple didn't fall far from the tree. But what documents did she sell? So we TV viewers started discussing the documents might have been sold and to whom the OP asked, what documents did June's mom sell? June said in last night's episode that she stopped talking to her mom after she sold some documents to the press for $500. In the comments, fans speculated. Some believed that she sold the unredacted court documents that Sandra Hale retained. Apparently, the full transcript of what happened with Mark McDaniel seems too sensitive for Radar Online readers. Yeah, so they're thinking it has to do with the police report that was filed, which June's mom had access to the full report with nothing being removed first. They think that Radar and Live most likely obtained the actual documents from an individual who had access to it. The courts are very strict with detailing reports regarding minors being made public. Others talked about how Dodo and Mama June didn't think much of their mom, why she might have saved Anna Cardwell from more abuse. Dodo mentions that their mother was always out chasing men. She also said that June's buying things for the girls after she screwed up is exactly what their mom did. Now let's go over this first with the first with June is talking about how she's not talking to her mom after she sold documents. Like, June, you realize that those documents wouldn't exist if you weren't having this man around your daughter and he emmed her. Do you realize that? So you're acting like you have a reason not to talk to somebody. I mean, I'm sorry. Compared to what June did, and if her mom did sell the documents for $500, it's like nothing compared to what June did. Because again, this situation would have never happened if June actually did her job as a parent. And we can see on the show and everything that, I mean, come on. We know she wasn't doing her job as a parent. And again, you let this guy back around your kid, your youngest one, after he already went to jail for emming your oldest daughter. You let him around your youngest daughter in a hotel. I mean, the Dr. Phil's episode is there. They said that she was in, and again, this is all legend. Don't come after me, in my opinion, what I'm seeing on the internet. But they're saying that Alana was in that hotel room on the bed with her mom and Mark McDaniel, who emmed her oldest sister and spent years in jail for. So to sit there and have a grudge against your mother that sold the pictures while you did all this is ridiculous, girl. Like, you are not, like, it is ridiculous that June, like, she can't even admit. Can I please get a video of June sitting there and going over how horrible she was to sit there and not only allow it to happen to her first daughter, but allow it to bring him back into her life to her daughter. Like, you cannot tell me that she, like, it's ridiculous. You cannot tell me that that woman didn't have enough brain. Like, I know it's June Shannon we're talking about, and she doesn't seem like she got a lot going on upstairs, but she got not enough upstairs going on to know better. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is. That she's sitting there holding a grudge against her mama when she's done all that she's done. Okay? And what's really irritating is I seen like one of those clips from the video or the previews. The kids were, going back over all that money of theirs that she blew on substances and everything else. And she was like, well, she wanted them to not talk about it, not bring it up. She didn't want to talk about it anymore. Well, that was, then and everything. But you can't you can't forgive your mama after that, after all you done to your own child. Okay? And then for Dodo. I mean, I get it, and it's a horrible thing if your mama was chasing around men, but at least she was out chasing men. Okay? Yeah, it don't make her a good mom either. And I guess she wasn't a good mom back then. But if you're going to sit here and have a conversation with your sister, sit here and be on a show with your sister, sit here always laughing it up and everything, after all she did to her own daughters, gonna forgive her and act like everything's fine and you could talk to her and everything, not bring it up, not, like, I don't understand how you could sit there. If my sister would have done that, I would, girl, we're going to have a conversation about it. I'm going to bring it up a lot because it's nasty, because it's awful, because you shouldn't have done it, because you let it happen twice, because you didn't care, because you were selfish. And for Dodo to sit there and say, like, act like, all this bad feelings towards your mama and everything, which I don't know if she had bad feelings or anything, but what I'm reading, she was sitting there talking about her mama going out and chasing men, and it's like, you're sitting here forgiving June for everything, and at least your mama was, I mean, from what you're saying, she was out. She was going out the home to chase them in. She wasn't bringing home men to her daughters. And then when he goes to jail, oh, let's not forget, she tried to say her daughter was lying about it. And then when the man goes to jail, she brings him back around a younger daughter. Did your mama do that like your sister did? No, I don't think she did. Y'all sure haven't said anything like that. So to sit here and have this much anger for this woman, especially the one that raised your daughter after you let what happened to her did, and really, I mean, we all know from the outlets and everything, again, allegedly in my opinion, the only reason you wanted her back is so you can have a nice little family for Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. So yeah, it's pretty messed up, and it's really irritating right now that they're having all these issues with their mother when June did all that she did. Okay? Which I don't care. Unless your mother did something like June did, there's no way you can compare that to the nastiness of June. Yet y'all want to act like that. Again, if the grandmother did it, if she did sell the picture or the documents or everything, it is bad. She shouldn't have done that. But June really has no room to talk at all. And Dodo should really be just as forgiving as she is towards June. Apparently, guess not. Anywho, y'all just held in for my rage right there. I try to hold it in. But y'all have a great day. I'm always saying that wrong. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll keep you updated with more Mama June stuff. Bye.